Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into why the months of July, August, and September 2025 are absolutely critical for your monthly benefit checks. Whether you're getting Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, survivor benefits, spousal benefits, SSI, or even VA benefits. These 3 months are always important. But this year, 2025, they're shaping up to be a game changer. Why? Because we're living in some wild economic times, and what's happening right now could directly impact your wallet. Stick with me as I break it all down, and make sure to drop your questions in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Let's get started. So, why are these 3 months, July, August, and September, so crucial? It all comes down to one word: inflation. If there's one thing we've all been dealing with this year, it's uncertainty. I mean, can we just say it together? Uncertainty. From the new tariffs rolled out earlier this year to all the economic shifts we've seen, 2025 has been a roller coaster. And now, as we're speeding toward the second half of the year, a lot of economists are sounding the alarm about a possible recession. Some are even saying we might get official confirmation of a major recession in the coming months. That's a big deal, and it's why these 3 months are so pivotal for your benefits. Here's the key thing to understand. The raise you get on your monthly Social Security benefits every year, known as the Cost of Living Adjustment or COLA, is based on inflation data from July, August, and September. That's right. The third quarter of the year is when the government collects the numbers that decide how much extra cash you'll see in your check starting in January 2026. So, as soon as the calendar flips to July 1st, it's game on. Every piece of inflation data that comes out over these 3 months will directly determine your COLA for next year. And let me tell you, with everything going on economically, this year's data could be a wild card. Let's talk about what we've seen so far in 2025. Inflation has been all over the place. Those tariffs I mentioned, they've caused businesses to pre-buy supplies, driving up demand, and you guessed it, prices. A couple months ago, I shared projections from economists suggesting we could see inflation hit around 4% this year. And when might that spike show up? You got it. Likely in the next few months, especially during the summer. Why? Summer is naturally an inflationary time. People are out traveling, kids are out of school, families are hitting the road for vacations, firing up the grill for barbecues. It all adds up. More spending means more demand, which pushes prices higher. It's not just summer vibes, though. The end of the year, around a holiday shopping season, is another inflationary hotspot. So, July, August, and September are when we'll get the hard data that sets your 2026 COLA. Now, here's where things get really interesting. If we do get confirmation of a recession in the second half of 2025, and a lot of experts are betting on it, what happens next? During recessions, governments often print money to stimulate the economy. And what does money printing do? It fuels inflation. More money floating around means prices go up, and that could push the inflation numbers for these 3 months even higher. A higher inflation rate means a bigger COLA for 2026, which could be a lifeline for a lot of you relying on those monthly checks. But we won't know the official COLA number until mid-October, when the September inflation data drops. I don't have the exact date off the top of my head, but it's usually around the middle of the month. Mark your calendars. So why does this matter so much? Because the COLA is your only guaranteed raise each year unless Congress passes some new legislation to boost benefits. And let's be honest, that's not exactly a sure bet. The COLA doesn't need to go through the whole congressional song and dance. It's automatic, based on those inflation numbers. But with inflation being so unpredictable this year, we need to keep a close eye on the data. The inflation report we get in July will actually cover June, so it won't count toward the COLA, but it'll give us a sense of the trend. Then in August, we'll get July's numbers, and that's when the COLA calculation officially kicks off. By October, we'll have the full picture. Now, I know 2026 feels like it's a lifetime away, but trust me, these 3 months are setting the stage for your financial future. If inflation spikes, your COLA could be higher, which is great news for your checks. But if the economy takes a nosedive and inflation doesn't behave as expected, it could mean a smaller raise. Either way, We're in for an interesting ride, and I'll be here keeping you updated with every new piece of data that comes out. Speaking of navigating these uncertain times, if you're turning 65, retiring, or moving across state or county lines, I've got a resource for you. See that phone number on the screen? Write it down. Take a screenshot. Do whatever you gotta do. That number connects you to a dedicated team of Medicare advisors who can help you find the best Medicare Supplement or Medigap plan for your needs. They've got access to over 20,000 plans nationwide and will do the heavy lifting to find you the best coverage at the best price. I'm talking about plans that let you see the doctors and providers you want with the prescription coverage you need. Thousands of you in this community have already called them and saved a ton of money, some in just a 10-minute phone call. It's 100% free, no strings attached. So give them a call. You'll thank me later. And here's a quick favor. If you know someone, friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, who could benefit from this, share that number with them. They'll appreciate it, and you'll be their hero. Also, hit that share button below to spread this video to anyone who needs to know about their benefits. If you're new here, please subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our next update. We got over 5,000 videos in the library. Check out the popular ones linked below or popping up on your screen. Before I wrap up, let's talk action steps. Keep an eye on the news for inflation updates, especially in August when we get July's numbers. If you're on Social Security or any benefits, start planning now for how a bigger or smaller COLA might affect your budget in 2026. And if you're feeling overwhelmed by all this uncertainty, that Medicare team I mentioned can help you lock in a plan that gives you peace of mind. All right, that's it for today. Drop your questions in the comments and let me know what you're thinking about this crazy economic year. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video or live stream. Have an awesome day, and thanks for being here.